Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in, Neophyte Stack. Let's get into it because it's been so long since my last video. A lot has changed. Silver was jumping towards $30 and at 28 it fell back down. But wow, what a run. I had anticipated selling some off, but I just didn't get enough time to get to the local coin shop. I didn't even bother to ask what he was going to be buying silver at. It was kind of crazy to kind of check that out because I thought for sure you can get minimum $27, but man, I did not get down to the coin shop in time. But oh well, I didn't let go, and that's one of the biggest things about stacking, right? If you have all your finances in order, you're less likely going to be selling silver to pay for something that comes up, like an emergency or something. I see a lot of guys. They'll go out and they'll sell off some silver because an unexpected bill came. You're stacking too heavy. That's a sign that you're stacking too hard. You got to pull the brakes. You got to, reevaluate your finances and then, you know, get back to buying silver at a certain pace, right? At least that's what my 2 cents is about it. I kind of found that out really fast. In the first couple of months, I started buying a bunch of silver and then figuring that, hey man, I'm not safe. I was stretching myself and not saving for any kind of unexpected issues, and we all have unexpected issues. So that that thing that's been passed all over throughout the internet. Families don't have $1,000 for any kind of emergency. Sometimes it's $500. Who knows wherever you get your info from, but um, keep that in mind. So you always want $1,000 to $1,500 in the bank at all times to take care of any unexpected emergencies. But going back, silver, $28. It got to it and then it started to fall back down. I was thinking $26 and everyone's gonna sell off, but it went to 28. Man, everyone was holding out for that 30 spot. If it got to 30, who knows what would have happened? I know more and more guys got, as far as like people that I just kind of hang out with, they're like, dude, if silver goes to 30, I'm selling. And who knows how long that's going to take again to get back at that $30 level that we saw in 2021. Um, Moving forward, though, let's keep tracking. Let's keep tracking all of the things that I was tracking. The S&P 500 is up 8% year to date. It did have a little bounce um, from this low of April the 19th at 4,900. Now it's at 51, but it got to 5250. So that was the peak back in March. Um, Man, it looks like it's going to be pumping again. So this looks like the bottom's right here at 49.67 and then another bottom of 5. So it looks like it's going to be increasing. So those were the dips. Those were the dips to get into your ETFs. But 8%, not bad. That's better than your high yield savings account, right? SLV, because of that bump, it's at 1187, doing better than the S&P. That's amazing, considering that it peaked at 26 points, 26.41 back in April 15th. That's almost getting to about 3 weeks ago. Now it's on a slump from 26 to 24. We had a low of 24.93, another low of 24.05. It's hovering a little bit above it, but it looks like it's on a downward climb. So I think that might have been the 52-week high. The 52-week high shows right here, 27.24. I think that's all we're going to get out of silver. I don't know. We still got November for the elections, so I'm guessing we might see silver back up at 29 to $30. This is kind of crazy because if you go back in my videos about a year and a half ago, maybe even 2 years, I was talking about a run being in the election year. Because of all the Google it was like a big wormhole that I went through, and I started reading and reading and reading and reading about why the silver spot price climbs. And it took me down a rabbit hole. I was on Wikipedia, I was on all kinds of other stuff. And basically, an election year, when it's like a recession, I guess is really good for silver or precious metals in general, which has had gold peak as well. So I was expecting this run of 2024. Will it go higher? I mean, silver's at $24. I mean, that's not silver, but this silver trust is $24 right now. Look at that. It was back in February at 20, so it's climbed $4. That's not bad, man. That's not bad at all to see SLV climb like that. Again, this is the digital ounce. Um, you know, for everyone who's talking about you have to hold it in your hands if you don't own it. I mean, I don't know, man. The stock market's been around since Galileo. Uh, so it's been around for a very long time. Who knows what's gonna happen? But my money's on another. This should go back up. That's what I'm hoping. Let's see who's gonna sell off this year. Um, that's interesting, right? It's beating the S&P right now. So SLV would have been a good. I mean, the fact is that you can get in if you would have got in here somewhere in the 21, 20, even 20, yeah, 21. You had all this time to get into around the 21 level. You got about 5 shares for every $100 that you spent, which is a lot different if you have to buy an S&P ETF, right? If you got it down here, of course, but an S&P ETF can cost you a couple $100 just for one. So if you get something like this, for every $100, you're gonna get a multiple of 5. I mean, you can make some money. Silver year to date, 13.2% year to date. That's a $3 up. Wow, this is the most I've seen it. Like, it's been wild to see a 13% rise in silver, which is good. My stack is good. It's not a whole lot of stack. I think who had asked me the other day. I believe it was Money Levels. Daryl was asking me about my stack. My stack is very small. It's less than 300 ounces. For anyone who is interested. I mean, I think Gold Addict had like 10,000 ounces of silver, something like that, something crazy. International Stacker has some insane amount as well. But again, it goes with the my thesis, right? You shouldn't be stacking more than 5 to 20% of your overall net worth, anyways. So it has to be low. My net worth ain't worth much. I really don't have a whole lot, man. I got the damn debt, and I've done well with the debt. So I'm good so far for the year. If anyone was interested about that, I'm doing as much as I can with what I have, and man, I'm just hoping this is the last year of. I mean, given the fact that I haven't dedicated myself to getting rid of debt. It was kind of like halfway, right? Like a half-ass kind of thing. But this month has been. I mean, this last 5 months have been pretty consistent, pretty solid, pretty consistent. My spending has decreased. So, I mean, what's going to happen in the next couple of months? I don't know. Moving around, but 13% on silver spot price. That's good. That's a $3 move for every ounce that you have. Now, look at this winner. Look at this. I told you, A-Mark was a stud, man. It's a stallion of a company, especially the bullion. They have a stranglehold on bullion, man. Had you look at it, got down to $24. I was looking at it at $24 and I was like, nah, that's too high, man, because for every $100 I'm only gonna get 4 shares, and even if it moves $2-3, it's only times 4 for every 100. I didn't have a whole lot of capital to do it, so but look at that, 40% return. Listen, guys, if you put money in the bank today for a high yield savings account, it's gonna give you 4%, maybe 5%. This straight killed it. 8 times what you could have got at the bank had you bought. And this is buying it at 29. If you would have got the dip $5 cheaper, you probably 29, 24. You could have cost average down to maybe 26 or something like that. You would have got a better return. So man, I'm telling you, man, A-Mark is it. But I just can't. I just won't buy it at 25, dude. So look at this. It's too high. Look at that 20. I mean, that was a dip. Look at those 2 big dips. I was thinking it was going to start to fall, man, because this is all nasty gains from the shutdown. So I was thinking, man, this can't be. I mean, it's keeping it down, but look at these bad boys, man. They're probably selling off and buying, selling off and buying. The guy who runs it is just a monster, dude. Greg Roberts, man. I put him out on my channel a couple of times. There's a link to his interview on my playlist if you guys want to check it out. I'm telling you, 517% return is not bad. Not bad at all. For what was it, 2014 to 2024, for a 10-year run. I mean, that's not bad. It's not going to make you crazy rich, but that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. And then I was looking at silver stacking for this week or this month. Salivate Metal has 1, 2, 3. I mean, he's got a bunch of videos up here. Pound of Gold's in here. Spectacular's in here. Who else is over here making that content? Silver Dragons, Yankee Stacking, Superior Stacker. How many ounces of silver to be in the top 20% of stackers? Ooh, that's a good question. I'd like to know. I'm going to save that one for later. Notify me. Stacking Surfer says stack, don't invest in silver. I mean, that's the beauty of it, right? There's so many different ways to go about buying silver. Whatever works for you, do it. I think he's been vocal about what the situation could be in the future, which is, financial crisis. So silver has been around for so many years as real money. So I guess that's one of the main reasons why he stacks. So, crypto is creeping up too. We got Silver Drag, Salivate Metals all over this place. Good for you, brother. Pound of Gold, it's a Silver Seeker. I spent over 2,000 on fractional silver coins and rounds, but why? I crashed a coin show with coin experts. Silver Dragons. This is why I stack platinum now. Oof. Changed my entire prediction on silver price. Here's why. Lynette Zhang. I don't know about that. I just can't, man. The doom and gloom is too heavy on that one. Silver price to go parabolic. I mean, there's so much, you guys. So much. Stack for your own good reasons. I mean, that's if you're gonna ask me to narrow it down, why I stack 5 to 20% of your overall net worth. Don't push it more than that. You don't need a whole table worth of silver because the end of times is coming. We've been around a long time. Don't worry, we're gonna get through it. We can print as much money as we want. Anytime someone messes with our finances, war comes. So you should be expecting war at all times. That the Fed, interest rates. It's a crazy time, man. Everything's expensive. Finally, ounce over a house. Warning, this has to be real. Oof. Economy tanking. The doom and gloomers. Scary warning, silver stackers, no price manipulation. Andy Seckman. He's legit, man. He's a real salesman. Silver's a surge. Wealth tax, 44. There's always going to be that doom and gloom, you guys. Listen, keep it simple. 5 to 20% of your net worth, of your assets. Keep them on hand in a safe. Use a dummy safe at home. So you can put some fake ones that you can buy on Amazon into that safe. So when they do pop you, they take a bunch of fake. Man, the whole Costco thing is blowing up. I just read, it was hilarious. I saw this clip where he mentioned that some dude went to Costco, put it on the credit card, got it where he thought that spot price was low. Spot price jumps. This guy goes and runs and sells his silver to the local coin shops, and the coin shops won't pay him what he wanted for it. Oh, he was trying to pull a fast one. He was trying to pull a fast one. You guys, silver and gold does not move that way. The premiums kill you, and local coin shops are going to pick and choose what they want to pay. Again, I can't stress that enough. If you listened and you read Second Chance by David Morgan, he talked about it. Los Angeles in the 80s, silver hits like $50-something, and the pawn shop, everyone's lined up waiting to sell off, and the pawn shop's like, dude, we'll give you 35 bucks an ounce when spot price was at 50. Like, come on, man. You don't have a guaranteed way to sell it back. That's the beauty of the stock market. That's why I stress so much. If you want digital silver, SLV is the way to go. There's another one too that's a PSLV, I think. And then A-Mark, man, you got to get behind the company that dominates bullion sales. I was just trying to wait to get in, but it's just too much money for me. I can't do the $25 right now. I gotta take care of this. I gotta take care of this debt. But man, a lot has happened. This is crazy. I think this is the first video of us since we've been tracking that silver has popped over the S&P 500, which is wild. Maybe I should start. Maybe that tells me that the S&P 500 is undervalued and I need to buy more. I think I liquidated a lot of positions that I got out of. Finally, they got green. I took, I think the cheapest position I got was 8-9% that I wanted to liquidate, and I did it, man. I said, you know what, I'm getting out. I need to get liquid. The market's acting funny, and I'll just chill on the sidelines. But this is all interesting. Not much else is happening. I've been paying attention to stocks more than I have silver. So if anyone wants to comment in the comments about what I missed, I mean, shoot it. And if you guys want to, talk about anything, shoot it in the comments. Because I've been paying attention, and I've been paying attention to Bitcoin too. Bitcoin popped really bad. It got up to 73,000. Now it's tanked. They talked about the halving going to blow up and it's going to go to $100,000. It still hasn't happened. People are still anticipating it to happen. So dollar cost average, I guess, man. I just saw a viral meme go around where everything is getting more expensive in U.S. dollars and everything's getting cheaper in cryptocurrency. And they have the cost of a house against what it cost back then, what it costs now in Bitcoin, and everything is you spend less Bitcoin to get more, and you spend more US dollars to get less. If that makes sense. But anyways, happy to be back. Happy to make the video and update everyone who's 216 people that follow me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I know that this channel is not any kind of exciting content, but it's 100% real. That's what my take is on it, and that's what I'm going to stick to. Happy blessings, happy stacking.